Okay, I'm watching calobi's terrible crossover thing. Let me show you it. Why are they smiling? Why did Bill Cipher have a mouth and why was he blue?
Cartoons. Crossover.
What? Calobi, you fricked up this time. Like, out of all the amazing things he could have said, you decided to make him say that? He doesn't even sound like that. He sounds like freaking Marco. And I want to know how all those characters got there. Please add some plot to your story, Calobi. So basically they're running it a lot. I need an explanation why all these villains and all these good guys are running. And I didn't know that Pink Diamond could fly. I have a feeling that this was either traced or just the art was just stolen our stuff. Like, if he didn't want to get, like, seriously, if you're gonna trace, then at least trace right. Like, darn it. And at least if you're going to make a fan animation, then just use your own art instead of stealing art and tracing. You know you can get sued for that, right? So anyways, after that, there's a weird fighting scene right here. Why are there random explosions?
What's my next move?
So there's this terrible fighting scene with this one character, I don't know her name, and Pink Diamond. What? It's basically just the same fighting scene repeated over and over again. Like, what? Like, if you see did you see that flash over there? Like, repeated over and over. Oh my god. Look at Finn. He looks terrifying. I don't know how that tiny little thing like would explode the ground. Like, he barely touched the ground and it exploded. Calobi, you're just exaggerating. You're exaggerating the thing too much. And you're saying that other people's animations are terrible. And you're saying that there's too many animation mistakes and stuff. When look at your animations, especially this one. Like, Jesus. Now, is he gonna turn into Goku? And that crumbling scene before this scene right here, I'm pretty sure if I had epilepsy, then I would have had a seizure right now. That's the worst screaming voice I've ever heard. I feel like Calobi was the only one who voice acted this. And if it was, then his voice acting is terrible. And then he added SpongeBob. And you can tell that it's going on the same premise going on over and over again based on I'm sorry, but I don't think SpongeBob has those powers.
I win. Die. Sea bears and fairy tales are 100% true?
What? Alright, what? This has got to be a joke, right? Calobi, is this a joke? Is this a freaking joke? Has that thing been there for the entire time and not moved a muscle? Why, did she go die or something? Have they all died? You can't... Alright, that banjo music is terrible. And what was the point of adding any of these other characters anyways? Like, Jenny wasn't even like, in the scene, Jenny wasn't even fighting. And Lincoln didn't even do anything either, even if in his Super Saiyan form. I feel like it's just this person, he just added more characters to make it look cool. Well, I found this well, let me show you something. He also said, which also makes me even more mad, is the fact that he said it took 3 years to hide the fact that it didn't. Pink Diamond wasn't discovered, or she wasn't. Pink Diamond wasn't created until 2 years ago. Which means he's obviously lying about saying it was 3 years. He's basically lying that it took 3 years. This probably took 6 months to make based on how it looks and the concept of the video. So there's a complaint right here. So yeah. Let me read it. The description says this animation took 3 years to make, just to clarify it didn't. Exactly. Like if it did, then Pink Diamond wouldn't be in it. The scenes that are animated by Calobi, which are most of the video, are traced or just terribly drawn. 2, most of the people there are literally just taken from the trashy rap battles he makes. You can tell because of the way he looks. Yeah. Speaking of the rap battles, I'm going to react to them in the next video. So let me read this complaint now. Okay, my list of complaints as an animator. This is actually way too long for me to read. So let you guys read it. I'm just gonna read it in my mind. Alright, my list of complaints as an animator, I'll just read it. 3 years to make. The voice acting is just, yeah. Try to lip sync, don't just loop random mouth shapes. I can see instantly that you switch between traced art, official art, and not even traced stuff. Also, stick with a single and not even lip sync style. Don't add random mouth shapes. Either stay with the original show's style of mouth. Oh, and ads really on this? Purple Bill cipher out of nowhere, okay. The hair waving scene is literally like 10 seconds of free frames on a loop while Bill talks. Actual animation 101. I should have put this earlier, but putting in random eyes where the characters are like, really, dude, isn't right. Instead, put the eyes that even match the original style of the characters, even just a bit. You use that Bill spinning loop like 3 times already. Is that all he can do besides floating around and talking? Whoa, where did this entire other huge group of villains come from? Put actual plot into this, calobi. Exactly, that's what I was saying. More random people? Heck yeah. More like random Super Saiyan Blue Linking Loud? What? And I'm guessing an original character, unless it's Bama with no legs and sunglasses and an ice cream sandwich on his head. Also, the OC, guys' wings shouldn't just change size. And that's literally just Toad. And terribly drawn Mario and Sonic. Cool. Oh, hey, Marco, when you'd hop in. More like random people. Is that just the key plot element here? How big is the plane of grass? How long are they going to run? Oh, we're in space now? Sure, that makes total sense. Okay, don't go all Dragon Ball Super and make explosions on every single collision here. That was literally just the same scene from 2 seconds ago. Either move those flashes or put them in the punches. Your choice. And what are those particles? 3 frames of rocks? Is that a traced and heavily edited Tournament of Power stage? And now Danny's going Super Saiyan. Great, what will be the multiplier be? Just so it can one-hit everybody. Oh, lightning. Is this Super Saiyan 2 or must be powerful screaming? Super Saiyan 3. Okay, did it switch to buff SpongeBob or did Danny just up and use Captain Ginyu's change now ability? 2 frames on loop, 2 frames on loop. Whoa, Bill, when you gain the ability of Ki. You are firing key balls after all. Cool, random explosions. I'm guessing they were caused by Bill, but still at least showed them hitting the ground or something. Just the shot from earlier flipped. Random. I can't read this anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so that was the entire complaint, which is actually very right. This dude needs to learn. This dude needs to learn. If you want to watch a real cartoon crossover, go to this video right here.
My plan is simple. I go in, kick butt, we win.
First thing you do if you see this video, press this, press this, press this, and press this. Now, thank you so much for watching the video, and yeah, bye!